Alright, what we're going to talk about in this video is how to recruit at a virtual career fair. So we will talk about a few things that you need to do first before the fair, and then we'll talk about how to set up your software during the fair. So to sign up for our virtual job fairs, you'll click over here on the left side of JobCat under Events, and then you'll click on Career Fairs. Looking at View, you can kind of check out the overview first to get to know, is this the right fair for you and your company? Next, we can click over to Registration to actually get registered for our virtual career fair. You will select the registration type here that fits your organization, and then you'll go through these next few series of screens to help you get everything set up initially. Once you submit your registration, we will go through, double check everything, make sure everything's looking good, and then what you're going to want to see when you come check back after registering is under Events, under Career Fairs. You want to see a nice checked, registered option here. And that's letting you know that your registration has been accepted and everything's looking good. You want to double check on that by going over here and going to the Registration tab and just making sure that all payment and everything goes through. This is another place where if you didn't, in that initial screen, set up your profile information, you'll want to do that here. Think about the profile information in the overview here. Your profile in here is kind of like your booth. You want to make sure that it's all nice and set up before the actual event itself. A couple other things you're going to want to do before the day of the event. You may want to go in and take a look at adding some particular positions that you'll highlight that you're recruiting for at this career fair. You can access those by going here to My Positions and adding new ones. You can also see that over here under Jobs, under CF, Career Fair Jobs. Another option you might want to take advantage of before the fair is take a look at all the students who are RSVP'd. The best way to do this is to actually save, select all students and then save all of them as a Excel file so that then you can go through and actually search for and target the students that best fit your company or the positions you're hiring for or recruiting for with your company. And once you have all of your registration, your positions, take a look at your RSVP'd students and make sure that your employer profile is looking fantastic, you are ready for the day of the fair. All right, now we're going to talk about day of the fair. So during the fair, you're going to want to have open JobCat. But you're also going to want to have open your video meeting platform. The one I'll be showing today is Zoom, but you can use any video meeting platform that has a link that our students can use to access your meeting. So I like to arrange my desktop in like a split screen. If you've got the luxury of having dual monitors, that's perfect for this. I'll have my JobCat on this side. I'll have my Zoom on this side. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. All right, here we are. And then you will want to go over to Events and go to Career Fairs. And make this so you guys can see this a little bit better. And then we'll go to the career fair that we're registered for. And you should have already taken a look through your registration, your career fair positions, and if you wanted to look at the students who are RSVP'd. So all that's left now is to scroll over here and find this View Chats. This window right here is telling you that the fair is now open and ready for chats to happen between recruiters and students. So we'll click View Chats. There will be a few things that you'll need to do to set up this video chat queue. So right now, this is actually saying that our status is online. If this is your first time coming in, it'll actually default to offline. And since we are not quite ready to have students, we will set this to offline for now. We can come back and change it once we're ready. You'll want to edit these video chat instructions. This will tell students how to access your video meeting platform. So I have pasted in the link here and just typed, click the link below. This is what students will see when they are trying to interact with you and your profile. You can also add alternative chat instructions, just something really simple like email me at youremail.gmail. And then you'll want to make sure that we save this. And if you're having difficulty setting up your video chat or managing the video meeting platforms, we offer live assistance during all of our virtual career fairs. If you take a look at this blue box here at the top, it's showing you there is this Zoom link, or you can call our office at the phone number listed here. I'm going to stop video here so we can actually click here, and this will launch the Zoom room that houses our virtual technical assistance. So we'll join this meeting and we can see our representative who will help us solve whatever technical issue you're having. Once you have all of that set up and they get you sorted, you can leave this. Once you have your video meeting platform set up and your video chat queue set up, you're ready to go online and chat with students. You can click the online status changer here. You'll see the green checks. That's showing that you are live and able to accept students into your chat queue. All right, once you are set online, students can join your queue. So once a student joins the queue, it will be on the employer to start the chat, and then once we click here and click Start Chat, it will be then on the student to join the discussion, and then as an employer, you will need to, after you're done speaking with that student, hit End Chat. And then you will cycle through this process with students. Students can be they're allowed to be in 3 queues at a time. So there may be some downtime when a student is maybe not ready to join your chat because they're in another chat. The queue will automatically rearrange based on student wait times. So once you click Start Chat, this will actually start, you can actually see the student profile, and these notes in here, these notes in here are for you. The student does not see these notes, and so if you need to keep track of, if you want to take notes on different skills that you see within a student or potential recruit, you can do that here. We now have our student. We can be chatting with that student and taking notes. And then once we're done talking with this student, we can hit End Chat. Finish taking up any notes final notes that we need to here. and then click Done. If you need to come back and see those notes later on, you can click on the completed, and this is where it shows and keeps a log of all of your chats during the career fair. And you'll cycle through this process several times, depending on how many students come by your table. Just like in a normal career fair, there may be downtimes where you may not be getting a big run of students, but then there may be times where you have very many. Let's say at the end of the fair, if the fair ends at 12:30, at 12:31, your video chat queue does not cut off. You can actually finish chatting with the students that are in your queue past the virtual fair time. It's just that no new students will be able to join your video chat queue. Okay, and that concludes our video on learning how to work through a virtual career fair. Happy recruiting.